Discovering that Jeff Chudy is taking off his coaching hat, he wears many of them, for retirement. I've heard from many people close to him as they've all expressed what he's meant to Bakersfield football well beyond BC. And here's how those people have summed up Chudy's time as head coach of the Renegades.
16 years, 112 wins. Jeff Chudy is leaving behind a lot more than success in time at Bakersfield College.
Huge legacy, right? He's one of the longest tenured coaches that we've had, and he's been through a lot of great experiences with us, 2012 being one of them. So yeah, it's a huge loss.
Former assistant coach Lorenzo Alvarez, who was there since Chudy's head coach beginnings, said he's leaving big shoes to fill after taking the program to prominence. Also saying that Coach Chudy will be missed. For the voice of the Renegades, Vance Palm, he knows in terms of football, Coach Chudy will be remembered for one thing in particular.
Called a lot of games where that defense has been the thing that's kept us in this. We had some great offensive players, but year in and year out, when people play Bakersfield College, they absolutely know they're going to see the Jeff Chudy defense.
For many who have been around Chudy throughout his career, they know an important factor of his coaching legacy will be the players he helped to see to the next levels, like Tyrone Crawford, Brandon Banks, George Jones, just to name a few. And more importantly to this community, the high rate of local athletes he kept right here in town before helping them get to bigger college programs. Carson Olivas was one of those players.
I think he really just gives everyone a fair shot. Honestly, he doesn't really care where you come from, what background, how you were raised. It's just like, we're going to treat everyone as the same person here. He's going to talk to me how he's going to talk to anyone else on the team. He had a different way of wording things than I just did, but at the end of the day, it was just tough love, and I really love that guy, man. I
think the Jeff Chudy that everyone knows, away from the competitive element, understands what we all know about him. Great guy.
Honestly, the biggest thing I probably took from Coach Chudy is kind of just owning up to your responsibilities and growing as a man as a whole. Him and the rest of the coaching staff, they just really taught me more. It's more than football.
And of course, earlier this week, I talked about Carson Olivas also retiring from football. So he brought that point up because it's more than football. He's now kind of changing his tides and figuring out what more than football really means. So funny timing for both of them, but wish them both the best of luck.
Absolutely.